When you look back at the great career that Reggie Miller had in the NBA, there's no doubt that he's a for sure Hall of Famer. He was a 5-time NBA All-Star. He is one of only 7 players to join the 50-40-90 club. He's made a grand total of 2,560 three-pointers throughout his career, which was an NBA record for many years until it was surpassed by Ray Allen. He once scored 8 points in 9 seconds late in a playoff game, which validated his clutchness. He once had a very intense public feud with Spike Lee. And he is one of the rare players who spent his entire career with one franchise, which perhaps made him the greatest Indiana Pacer of all time. But there's one thing that he just couldn't figure out a way to accomplish, and kept him from entering the upper echelon of the all-time greats. And that was winning an NBA championship. Now, I'm not saying he's not an all-time great, but he will forever remain in the ringless category when talking about his career, which include Barkley, Stockton, Malone, Ewing, Nash, and Iverson, just to name a few who did not win a ring. Reggie did come close to winning a championship in the year 2000, but lost to the Lakers in 6 games. And after playing for a few more seasons, he eventually retired in 2005, which led to him joining TNT a few months later and became an NBA analyst. Everything was going great for him as a member of the TNT family, but 2 years into his TNT analyst career, in 2007, he received a phone call that took him by surprise. The phone call was from Boston Celtics general manager Danny Ainge, who presented Reggie with an offer that many would not refuse, which was to come out of retirement and join the Boston Celtics. Now, you would think the decision to come back would be a no-brainer, considering they literally just acquired Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen that very summer of 2007 to join Paul Pierce. But Miller said he needed more time to think about it, because he wasn't sure if he wanted to go through the physical and mental grind of an 82-game season, and he was worried how his body would respond to the intense training required to get back into shape. So Miller called many of his friends and peers, looking for their advice before he made his decision. Reggie did say that as soon as Danny Ainge offered him a roster spot on the Celtics, he turned to furious 2-a-day workouts as an effort to quickly get back into shape, but soon realized that he needed more than just a week in order to make a return to the NBA. But ultimately, on August 24th, which was his 42nd birthday, he decided he would not make a return back to the NBA. He later stated, "I probably could have played, but to me, that would have been stealing if I was going to play there at 70%. So if Ainge would have called earlier in the summer, it probably would have happened." But Danny Ainge quickly responded by saying that the Celtics didn't need a 42-year-old shooter on a rebuilding team earlier in the summer, but once they acquired Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen, he thought he might as well try and call Reggie as an effort to surround the big three with low-priced veterans like Eddie House and Scott Pollard. And since Reggie declined their offer, they ended up signing James Posey instead. And Danny Ainge continued to say, "Reggie, we don't need you November 1st. We'll give you until January 1st to get in shape." But by that time, it was too late. Reggie already made his decision and said he's enjoying his role as an analyst with TNT. But what do you know? Look what happened. The Boston Celtics would end up getting the last laugh by winning the title that very same season, and left Miller as one of the biggest what-ifs in Celtics history. So let me know what you guys think about this story down in the comments below. Do you think if Reggie would have won a ring with the Celtics as a role player in 2008, it wouldn't have been as meaningful? I want to know your thoughts, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.